Yo, I'm in my room and I'm continuing this. This time I'm on my computer because my phone was dying, so you guys can read along with me here. So danceability, yes. Feelings, inquisitive, peaceful. Film, TV, genre, romance. Genre, rap. Hear it again, yes. Instrumental performance, 10. Is it a hit? Yes. Danceability, yes. Feelings, joyful, mellow. Film, TV, genre, reality. Genre, folk. Hear it again, yes. Instrumental performance, 6. Is it a hit? Yes. Danceability, no. Feelings, disinterested, bored. Film, TV, genre, drama. Genre, hip hop. Hear it again, no. Instrumental performance, 6. Is it a hit? No. Danceability, yes. Feelings, relaxed, chill, nostalgic, aggressive. Film, TV genre, action and adventure. Genre, other, rock, hip hop, rap. Hear it again, yes. Instrumental performance, 7. Is it a hit? No. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24. Out of 25, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 out of 25 yeses when it comes to is it a hit. So more people think it's a hit than, so that's a good thing. All right. Categories are different now. Listened duration 101. Lyric fit, yes. Lyrics, 6. Press outlets, tiny mixtapes. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, clear, thin. Listen duration, 55. Lyric fit, yes. Lyrics, 9. Press outlets, Billboard. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, loud, clear. Listen duration, 58. Lyric fit, yes. Lyrics, 8. Press outlets, Worldstar Hip Hop. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, punchy, clear. Listen duration 226. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 8. Press outlets, Billboard, Rap Radar. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely quality, light, light and teeny, or tiny. I don't know. I think tiny is spelled Tiny, but teeny, I think this is teeny, 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 teeny. Listen duration 226. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 7. Press outlets, Rap Radar, Billboard. Purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, clear, light. Listen duration 119. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 7. Press outlets, World Star Hip Hop, Rap Radar. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, bass, heavy, teeny, punchy, deep. Listen duration 41. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 10. Press outlets, other. Purchase from non-streaming source, very likely. Quality, loud, clear. Listen duration 36. Lyrical fit, no. Lyrics 4. Press outlets, none. Purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, teeny, loud. Listen duration 91. Lyrical fit, yes. Press outlets, Billboard. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, punchy, deep. Listen duration 94. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 7. Press outlets, Rap Radar. Purchase from non-streaming source, somewhat likely. Quality, clear, deep. Listen duration 210. Lyrical fit, no. Lyrics 4. Press outlets, MTV. Purchase from non-streaming source, quality, not likely. Quality, teeny, soft. Listen duration 93. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 5. Press outlets, none. Purchase from non-streaming source, quality, not likely. Quality, loud, teeny. Listen duration 140. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 10. Press outlets, Billboard, MTV, other. Purchase from non-streaming source, very likely. Quality, soft, deep. Listen duration 226. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 6. Press outlets, Billboard, MTV. Purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, clear, loud. Listen duration 63. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 6. Press outlets, Rap Radar, Hype Machine, World Star, Hip Hop. Stream, purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, loud, clear, punchy. Listen duration 46. Lyrical fit, no. Lyrics 4. Press outlets, none. Purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, clear, bass, heavy, loud. Listen duration 55. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 8. Press outlets, Billboard, Rolling Stone. Purchase from non-streaming source, not likely. Quality, clear, loud. Listen duration 91. Lyrical fit, yes. Lyrics 5. Press outlets other. Purchase from non-streaming source not likely. Quality bass heavy muffled. Listen duration 77. Lyrical fit yes. Lyrics 8. Press outlets complex MTV NME. Purchase from non-streaming source somewhat likely. Quality clear light. Hold on a second. One thing I don't understand is what listen duration means. I think that means like how I thought it meant like how long you listen to the song. But I don't know because yeah, I don't know, it could mean something else. Or maybe it means how many times they listen to the song. I don't know. Listen duration 89, lyrical fit yes, lyrics 8, press outlets Pitchfork, purchase from non-streaming source not likely, quality soft clear. Listen duration 62, lyrical fit yes, lyrics 7, press outlet other, purchase from non-streaming source not likely, quality clear soft. Listen duration 49, lyrical fit yes, lyrics 10, press outlets none, purchase from non-streaming source somewhat likely, quality clear teeny. Listen duration 52, lyrical fit yes, lyrics 8, press outlets other, purchase from non-streaming source not likely, quality clear punchy. Listen duration 38, lyrical fit no, lyrics 6, press outlets rap radar, purchase from non-streaming source somewhat likely, quality soft bass heavy. Listen duration 60, lyrical fit yes, lyrics 7, press outlets Billboard, other, World Star, hip hop. Purchase from non-streaming source not likely, and last but not least, quality bass heavy clear loud. This is, I know, very boring, but I had to do it because yeah, dude, who knows where I'm gonna end up, because it's tough to maintain this lifestyle because like I said, what I'm paying and what I'm making, which that paper is somewhere hidden, is I'm spending more than I'm making. So it's not good. I definitely gotta make more, way more money. I'm in a tough situation. It's not easy. Radio comparison loudness, average. Radio comparison quality, average. This person's response ID is 2852380. They gave me a score of 6. Seek out artist, somewhat likely. Similar artist, not sure. Song as soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 6. Song structure 6. Radio comparison loudness, average. Radio comparison quality, average. Response ID 2852515. Score 9. Seek out artist, very likely. Similar artist, Eminem. Song as soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 9. Song structure 9. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852925. Score 8. Seek out artist, very likely. Similar artist, Outcast. Song as soundtrack, very likely. Song name 8. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness, higher than average. Radio comparison quality, lower than average. Response ID 2853065. Score 8. Seek out artist, somewhat likely. Similar artists, they wrote MM, but I think they meant Eminem. Song as soundtrack, not likely. Song name 7. Song structure 8. Excuse me for my cough. Radio comparison loudness, lower than average. Radio comparison quality, lower than average. Response ID 2853058. Score 7. Seek out artist, somewhat likely. Similar artist, Logic. Song as soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 7. Song structure 7. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852710. Score 7. Seek out artist, somewhat likely. Similar artist, Eminem. Song as soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 8. Song structure 7. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852896. Score 9. Seek out artist, very likely. Similar artist, Kanye West. Song has soundtrack, very likely. Song name 10. Song structure 9. Radio comparison loudness, lower than average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2853140. Score 3. Seek out artist, not likely. Similar artist, Lil Wayne. Song is soundtrack, not likely. Song name 3. Song structure 4. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852684. Score 8. Seek out artist, somewhat likely. Similar artist, Eminem. Song is soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 8. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852565. Score 4. Seek out artist, not likely. Similar artist, Charlie Puth. Song is soundtrack, not likely. Song name 4. Song structure 5. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2853166. Score 5. Seek out artist not likely. Similar artist Jin. Song is soundtrack not likely. Song name 5. Song structure 5. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852893. Score 10. Seek out artist very likely. Similar artist 36 Mafia. Song as soundtrack very likely. Song name 10. Song structure 10. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852817. Score 7. Seek out artist somewhat likely. Similar artist Chris Brown. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 7. Song structure 7. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response, oh shit, I lost my place. Right here. Response ID 2852806. Score 7. Seek out artist not likely. Similar artist Lloyd Banks. Similar artist Lloyd Banks. Song as soundtrack not likely. Song name 5. Song structure 5. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852915. Score 6. Seek out artist not likely. Similar artist Eminem. Song is soundtrack not likely. Song name 3. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852935. Score 7. Seek out artist somewhat likely. Similar artist Lonely Island. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 6. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality lower than average. Response ID 2852507. Score 5. Seek out artist not likely. Similar artist Shady. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 3. Song structure 4. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2853061. Score 8. Seek out artist somewhat likely. Similar artist Eminem. Song is soundtrack very likely. Song name 5. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2853077. Score 8. Somewhat likely. Seek out artist somewhat likely. Similar artist Machine Gun Kelly. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 9. Song structure 8. Radio comparison loudness lower than average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852429. Score 7. Seek out artist not likely. Similar artist, Mac Miller. Song is soundtrack, somewhat likely. Song name 3. Song structure 7. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 285 2706. Score 10. Seek out artist somewhat likely. Similar artist Dr. Dre. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 10. Song structure 10. I've been having shit in my chest when I freaking talk too much. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852510. Score 7. Seek out artist very likely. Similar artist Death Grips. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 7. Song structure 7. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852617. Score 7. Seek out artists somewhat likely. Similar artist Lil Wayne. Song is soundtrack somewhat likely. Song name 6. Song structure 6. Radio comparison loudness average. Radio comparison quality average. Response ID 2852381. Score 7. Seek out artist very likely. Similar artist Linkin Park. Song is soundtrack very likely. Song name 7 and song structure 7. This was actually way more work than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of reviews. A lot of reviews here. I'm almost done, but before I finish, I'm doing this because you never know if my computer breaks. I do a bunch of stuff like constantly making content, putting out videos, saving the files, putting it out, everything. And this is just something extra that the way I'm struggling, maybe, I'd be very upset, but if one day I can't afford this website anymore, then I have to keep paying it. So I've been paying for it since 2017. 7 years. So I mean, if worse came to worse, if like 1 year I've been maintaining it, but if I couldn't afford it and then the website wasn't accessible anymore, I hope it if I just didn't pay for it anymore, I hope it doesn't just like delete itself. I hope it could come back. But I mean, I'm not at that point yet, but the struggle's real. Sound quality production 6. Stream from streaming service somewhat likely. Vocal performance 6. So this is my favorite part. Finally get to talk about my voice. Sound quality 9. Stream from streaming service very likely. Vocal performance 8. Yeah. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, very likely. Vocal performance 8. Sound quality production 5. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 7. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 7. Streaming from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 10. Stream from streaming service, very likely. Vocal performance 10. Yeah! Yay! Yay! I'm glad I'm not being judged on when I have to cough from freaking. Yeah, that's not what I'm being judged on, thank God. Sound quality production 3. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 3. That's some BS. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 8. Sound quality production 7. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 5. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 4. Sound quality production 4. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 5. Sound quality production 10. Stream from streaming service, very likely. Vocal performance 10. Sound quality production 7. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 6. Sound quality production 6. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 5. Sound quality production 9. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 5. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality Sound quality production 3. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 4. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 9. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 8. Sound quality production 8. Stream from streaming service, not likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 10. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 10. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. Sound quality production 9. Stream from streaming service, very likely. Vocal performance 7. Sound quality production 6. Stream from streaming service, somewhat likely. Vocal performance 6. Last one. Sound quality production 7. Stream from streaming service, very likely. Vocal performance 7. And that's it. So you guys can see everything that I've been reading. I don't know, it's kind of blurry. Yeah, you guys probably can't see that. Yeah, never mind. I read it all through the videos. No way. I don't think you guys can see the tiny words, but yep. It's your boy, your man, your angel, your demon, your girl. Freaking, just kidding. But you know, I did play that character. Your alien, Space Ranger. Your boy that's been making his original characters. Started with Snubs, as you know, went from Snubs to Lil Snub. Call myself Snubber, Snubbadoodle on that new. Jonathan James Soares is my real name. Jonathan, but I can also do Johna. I mean, Johnathan. Yep, and then I went by John Dreams, which is when I wear a suit and I had long hair, dyed it blonde, wore a suit, my gold shades, and each character symbolizes certain things, as you guys should know. Snubs, Little Snub was my teenage self. Back to the past. Grandpa passed away. I was in middle school. I was a great student. All A's and B's. Star player of the basketball team. One most likely to become famous. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, most likely to become famous. Middle school, very popular. Then high school, didn't make the team. I mean, I was gonna make the team, but my teachers hated me, so they failed me by 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. That was it. 1 point. Couldn't have just given me 1 point so I could keep being a b-ball player. And then, yeah, in middle school, I had a little notepad, a little tiny notepad that I would flip, and I would just, that's how I wrote the whole, like, that's what gave me the idea. So in seventh, eighth grade, I played a lot of basketball, like the best player ever. But I always kept that notepad and I always wrote, but I didn't tell anybody. I was very secretive. I didn't show anybody what I was writing because I didn't want, that light is in the way. I didn't show anybody what I was writing in middle school because I didn't want, I don't know, I felt ashamed that I was so artsy and I had to be like, I had to be the best basketball player and just maintain that like strong manlyhood of me, and like everyone knew me as that. And if I, I felt like my true self was what I was writing on the pad. And then it's just funny because it was meant to be that I couldn't keep that going. So then I became the person I was creating on my notepad. And actually, an even better way to explain this before that, since I still have it here. See if I can get it without knocking everything over. 1 second. It's my own autograph that I want to sell to people. And yeah, this is the only one that has been created, and this is what I was writing down 8th grade. This is what I was, that's when I created the whole next in line. That's how it started on Notepad. So then, yeah, I became a little snub, and then, yeah, ever since I was trapped in the basement. It was very loud with the pump going on, and I still didn't feel comfortable recording like in front of people and stuff, and like a lot of people knew I did it, but I still felt like nervous about it, and like I would still keep my words hidden. And then yeah, eventually I was like, you know what, I just didn't feel nervous anymore, and I embraced recording. I was like, people know I do it, and they know I take this more serious. So then I went, and that's how I made Next in Line. It was in a basement. I made a CD or something. And then I was just like getting wicked messed up with my buddies and shit, like drinking at a young age, hanging out with older people, getting me alcohol and weed and all that. And I was just way too young. Popping pills, doing all this stupid shit, taking them all together. Just like on like a bunch of shit at like 13. So yeah, I was very young, doing stupid shit, getting girls. I was never really like bad, but it was just bad decisions. And then yeah, the whole Next in Line 1.5 was all together in one. It was like more than 8 songs. And then I ended up giving the CD to my mom, and then I completely just like, I still didn't believe in myself because I was like, this is just freaking crazy. Like, you know, everyone, when you talk about being a singer and stuff, they're just like, they're like, I don't know, people just made me feel like they made me feel like I was crazy. So then, yeah, I gave my mom the CD, and then I quit pretty much. I was like, you know what? I'm freaking done with this. Like, I feel crazy. Like, why do I like sit here and record my voice and shit? I just feel crazy. So then I quit. But then, so I completely forgot I made that CD. I didn't even remember I made it at all. And then, but then I didn't quit. I went back. So the vinyl I just showed you is when I thought I was crazy. And then the second one, this one, I went to Boston, my hometown. And then I created, to me, my best album, which was in Boston in like $1 million studio, maybe more than that. And yeah, that's when my best content was made. And yeah, so I didn't quit. And then Little Snub, after like years later, I kept thinking about how this is like a character I created, and it's like me in real life kind of, but I just like made it more dramatic. So Little Snub is like my character. He wears a hood, which I've explained, which I wear my special sweatshirt and skinny jeans and Converse. And then it represents like not being a b-ball player anymore, and being like a rapper, hip hop. Like I just felt like I should wear a hood, and then it represents like the cover's dark. It represents the darkness in me of like drinking and doing drugs and not loving myself. Ghost in the mirror. Forgot about me was when, cause like I said, in middle school I was like great kid, never got in trouble, and then in high school I had an in school suspension and I was locked in a room, and then the janitor walked in. He just flipped out on me. He was like, "You'll never be anything but a fucking bum," and he slammed the door on me. And then I was locked in the room like jail. And then I had my notepad like always, but I think this time I had a regular piece of paper. And then that's when I wrote the line, "You're gonna be a bum." That's the words of all my teachers. Went from Jordans to Nike to rocking Converse sneakers. Yeah, and then yeah, I just had a really bad time in high school. Didn't fit in. Uh, yeah, so I slowly gave up the basketball thing. Didn't do good in that school, but I didn't quit. I kept doing the music, and then yeah, dude, the rest is just it gets better from there. Um, I have so many albums I actually got to look at my website to make sure I go in the right order. Googling myself. Yeah, so I mean, there's more to it. My school life, I had girlfriends, my personal life. Currently, right now, I don't have a girlfriend. I've always wanted to get married, but I've never been married. Don't have kids. I I like girls. I've always dated girls. Never dated a guy. Never kissed a guy. I've only kissed girls. Uh, yeah. Um, my first girlfriend I kissed. I was in like fifth grade. We never had sex. Thought I was gonna marry her. First girl I had sex with. Bought her a ring. We dated for a year and 1 month, and then yeah, I thought I was gonna like I got her a ring to like say we're gonna be married one day. But yeah, I didn't trust her anymore because she would talk to other guys on the internet like MySpace, and she wouldn't let me like see what she does on her phone, and she would like secretly talk to my friend and shit. And then I caught her in her lies, and then yeah, that was it. And then second girl I had sex with, uh, we dated for like 6 months, and then I broke up with her. She didn't cheat on me though. What was I gonna say? First girl I was in love with. Yeah. Um, she had black hair. Second girl was more of a blonde. Third girl was more of a redhead. And then yeah, I've hooked up with like a bunch of chicks when I was young. Like maybe like 10, 15. But I didn't have sex with any of them. I only had sex with two girls. So yeah, my love life was popping when I was in middle school and high school, and then yeah, I mean after that, oh I'm sorry, I had sex with three girls. I forgot about one. Yeah, I've had sex with three different girls. I mean, I didn't cheat on any. I've never cheated on a girl. Yeah, I don't cheat, and I'm not a virgin when it comes to getting girls. But I mean, yeah, if you look at it in a gay way, you could say I'm a virgin because I've never dated a guy. So, and I don't plan on doing that. I've had a bunch of guys who were actually really gay for me, and I wasn't into it. I told them. So, um, yeah, I'm talking about this because in a lot of my music, I talk about a lot of things like that, like romance and girls and who am I dating now? That's the question. Still, I've had these three girls that I've been secretly in love with, and I talk about them in my music in hidden ways. Um, Wait, is it three? Let me see. It could be two or three, but the real problem, is that they've dated guys before me, and that's actually why I broke up with the last girl I was talking about when I was younger. Yeah. Um, I'd still date a girl that has had another guy before me, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'd marry a girl that had a guy before me. But I have two girls in my mind right now that um it's kind of like the same feeling I had with the first girl that I was talking about. So yeah, but I mean, one girl everyone knows about because I put it out there, so I might as well just say it. Oh man, it's Poppy. I went up to her. I'm definitely in love with her. I've been in love with her since I was 20. So like, yeah, ever since I heard that song of her, it's freaking my kind of woman. Ever since I saw that, that was it. Yeah, that her is a whole nother story. Hopefully we meet up again. Yeah, I'm definitely in love with her. It's crazy because I never thought I was ever gonna see her, like ever, in my life. So yeah, she did a few dudes or whatever, and I saw her, and I was like, I kind of gave up. I went to her show when I was like 20, and then yeah, she was with that dude, and then I didn't go to her show anymore, and then but yeah, recently, as fate would have it, we met each other. I like she knows who I am. I know who she is. Like it's not like a dream like when you have like a celebrity's picture but you've never talked to them before anymore. It's like a I actually know who she is. I told her she was beautiful. I told her I'm in love with her. I gave her my resume and all my contact info. She still hasn't called me. I didn't ask for her number because I was afraid she was going to reject me. So I just gave her my contact info to see if she would put two and two together, that I gave her flowers, gave her my contact info, called her beautiful, and then yeah, I have a picture of me and her in my room, videos on YouTube, and then I have her on my wall and stuff. Definitely love her. I Facebooked her in many ways, like messages, and like I don't even know if it's her response to me, but she did tell me she likes me too. So, but yeah, she doesn't respond to me anymore because I told her I like her, and then she said she likes me too. And then, but yeah, I mean, I haven't talked to her in like maybe like was that like 4 months? Yeah, like 4 months. Yeah, so I don't know. It depends. Like, if she says like we're officially dating, like if I actually have her number and she actually says we're officially dating, then I won't keep looking because she was my first pick. She was my like the girl I dreamed of. When I saw her at a show, I was like, okay, I'm gonna definitely marry this girl for sure. But now, she didn't really she didn't really say, she hasn't called me or anything. Um, and I don't know if that Facebook message is actually her or yeah, I don't know. And then yeah, so she if she dates me, then I won't look, I won't do that thing where I give like random chicks likes and shit. Like if I have a girlfriend, I don't do that. I don't like when I have a girlfriend, I don't I don't like I don't cheat. Like I said, I'm not that type of dude. But I'm single as of now still. Yeah. Cuz like I said, it's not official. So and I didn't officially ask her out. I um I told her she was beautiful and I'm in love with her. But depending on what she does, I didn't say, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" or "Hey, do you want to date?" and I didn't ask for a number because I did give her flowers though. I feel like if I did any of those other things, she could have just easily just said no. So I gave her a chance to see if she, called her beautiful, said I'm in love with her, gave her flowers. And yeah, so like I did make the first move. I made the first move. The the girl I was talking about before, the redhead, she made the first move, but um yeah, this time I made the first move. All right, anyway, oh yeah, and then my other relationship I don't want to talk about because yeah, the freaking, that shit's for the birds. And then, alright, so now we're talking about my music. Freaking Never Stop Me was my, so after I did my Boston CD, I went back to where I went to school. And then this guy, it was weird because I don't know if he was messing with me, but his name was John too, just like me. And I really hate when people have the same name as me. It pisses me off. But yeah, I ended up, he lived near me. I walked to his house. I somehow found his house and I knew he like had a studio. And then I was like, um, yeah, I showed him some beat 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 I made or something like that. And then I don't know, we just went from there and then we made a better version. And then yeah, I was 16 and then I was completely sober and I was like making anti, like I was still by the name Little Snub, but I was going against like doing drugs already because like I mean I was never really like a big druggie or anything, but I just I always try to better myself so I could see like obviously that's not good. So yeah, I was making like an anti song, which I do all the time. It's kind of like a rock, you know, rock hip hop type thing. Made my voice just deep the whole time. And then cell phone. So yeah, I'm looking at my website just so I can go in order. But yeah, I'm just saying whatever because I obviously know my own story. Cell phone album with all beats. Why I needed my cell phone. I didn't have a microphone. Well, I did have a microphone, but I forgot I had it. And so I made a whole album called Cell Phone on my cell phone. And then I put, for some reason, a lot of these beats came like with, like while I was making it, it came with like a black guy's voice. So I don't know who this black guy is, but he's in that album. So yeah, and then I even put words to it. And then Full Moon was one day I went to the dispensary to buy a bunch of ganja, and then I applied to the ganja place. And then yeah, I gave them my resume, whatever, and I'm always trying to get a damn job. And then I was like, at the time I was always huffing and puffing. So I was like, maybe I should work at a place like this that like actually hires huffers and puffers. And then yeah, I didn't right away. Crack the neck. Right away, I don't know. I just had the feeling, just by them looking at me, always blazing up. I was like, they're probably gonna hire me right off the bat because I just look like I fit in here very well. But that was not the case. They didn't hire me. So then when I drove back, I was just, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ganja full time. I'm not even gonna really work on music. I'm just gonna work here. And then yeah, it didn't work out. So then I drove home, and then I looked up at the sky while I was driving. Because I know where I am around my home, my old hometown. And then, yeah, usually I GPS, but I knew where I was. And then all of a sudden I look at the sky and it was a full moon. And then I took a bunch of videos while driving. I was like, beep, 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 beep. So, like, that picture is mad original. Like, and then, yeah, I think I might have just taken a photo and videos eventually Um, yeah, the moon looked cool, but in the picture it looked so small because it was so far away. And then, yeah, I thought this idea of the full moon giving me powers and me driving home, I was like, this full moon is a full moon for a reason, and it's turning me into a werewolf, and I'm gonna become all my characters are just radiating so hard. I'm gonna become all of them. And then yeah, so I got my cell phone when I got home, and then I made a bunch of beats. Still forgot I had a microphone. Technology was also made on my phone. These beats, apparently a lot of them are on like all streaming platforms because apparently they weren't like good enough because I used a different app. And then yeah, technology, didn't put any words to it. Technology, I named it technology because I just thought about how technology took over the world and how without it I couldn't even make music. And then the power of music, uh, I called it the power of music, which was also made on my cell phone. Uh, because the music, like how much power music has, like how music saved my life. More to My Life dropped a single uh, because I Want More to My Life. The beat I made on my laptop. And then yeah, it was that's when I was dating this chick I don't want to talk about. She was in my room sleeping, and I couldn't sleep. Then I woke up, and then it was like fucking 2, 3 in the morning. And I started cooking it up in my room. And then, yeah, and then I just say a bunch of weird shit in the song. I typed the lyrics out on my laptop, like in my little, yeah, I typed it out. And then, my laptop had a problem, and you can hear it in the song. For some reason, the song recorded the my laptop speaker problem, where it's like. And then yeah, the beat came out perfect, but if you listen to the song, it still has that noise in it, and I couldn't fix it, so I left it. So it has a unique, weird, scary like, and I hate it, but it's probably I honestly think it's my worst song, but at least I put words to it, and then I talk about a bunch of weird shit on how like I have effing on a she-male in a really dark nightmare. But in real life, I meet a girl at Claire's. Real life, yeah, I get poon. Real life, yeah, I'm on the moon. Sunny days like we in June. Wanna get paid, she ain't gotta wear that ring. Won't say I do. Wear bling bling while I produce. So it's like, that song, the beat is kind of really dark. And I talk about, like, what I kind of want, but at the same time, you can just tell I'm not happy in the song. And then, like, just, yeah, it's dark. Like, I'm over here talking about effing on a she-male in a dark nightmare because, like, my love life is so fucking bad. Shit's getting dark. And then, yeah, and then it gets even darker. Oh, yeah, and then all these singles ended up, I dropped them as singles, but then I thought this should be another album. Then I put it as extra credit because I thought about how I still feel like I'm in school. And when I was in school, I always tried to get extra credit so I could, like, I always did my best to, like, um, freaking, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I always try my best to get extra credit. That way I could freaking, pass. um, and then, life is meaningless. Oh yeah, life is meaningless. There's no meaning to life. That's what I figured out. There's no, like, as an artist, I give everything meaning, but this dude, you live, then you die. All this money, all this shit. No one fucking cares. I mean, I still care about a lot of things, but in this song, I didn't. Because I was always trying to give meaning and always overthinking. And on this song, I was like, life is meaningless, don't know what she is. Life is meaningless, don't know what she is. Because, like, in that pose, that's my pose, like, of just me not giving a damn about anything, just when I do that. Life is meaningless, don't know what she is. And I feel like if I die one day, you guys should just make statues of me everywhere like that. Life is meaningless, don't know what she is. I like that song a lot. I made the beat on my laptop also. And I used my old ass mic, which, oh yeah, and more to my life and life is meaningless. I finally remembered I had a microphone. Life will get better is me thinking more positively because I just made two fucking dark ass songs. So I went from life is meaningless to life will get better because, like, and then the picture you can see I'm laying on this stupid, like, tiny mattress. And that was before I had, like, my big bed I have now, and I was on the floor and, like, a rat crawled on me. Like, more than one rat crawled on me while I was sleeping, and, like, I remember I woke up and it was, like, right near my leg. And then I was like, I was like, yeah, I was like scared, but I was too tired. Where I was like, I'm going back to sleep because it was actually afraid of me. It was more afraid of me than I was afraid of the rat. And then it crawled back into wherever it came from. So yeah, that picture, the cover is me struggling on the floor, and that's when I used to take a lot of dabs. I used to dab like over and over, like literally like 20 in a row, like just like constantly like the freaking Human Torch with that thing. Oh yeah, and then that's when I dropped my dab oil on my Patriots hat, so it's stained forever. I think I need to pray more. Made it on my laptop and made the beat. And then I used my microphone that I forgot I had again, which was from like, that microphone was from like 2008. Completely forgot I had it. Yeah, it's always possessed. Twitch like Tourette's, my bitch a mess. I am so stressed. Check, my check. Another hit. If you hit skip, then you'll get cursed. First, I'm about to leave this earth and meet up with. Hi, my alien friend. I won't tell anyone that you exist on the planet. So it's pretty much about, I already explained this song, how the alien possesses me or whatever, or even if it doesn't, if like an alien existed and and I saw an alien in the song, I make it so like the alien's cool, kind of like E.T. And then I made it so like the alien's cool with me, and then only I know he's an alien and he's around, and I'm telling him like I won't tell anyone that he's around. And then like I think he's my friend because like, you know, I just like weird things, but the alien possesses me, and like, and then I go back to the little snub thing where I started doing drugs. I mean, and then, but like at the same time, I also think it's symbolic to like me being Black Suit Spider Man, because like it's like I'm trying to like, I think it gives me more power being a little snub and having this alien, but it's actually, it's bad for me. It's like when Black Suit Spider Man becomes Black Suit Spider Man, it makes me feel stronger, but it's not. I'm not being Jonathan James Soares. I'm being Little Snub. So it's like my alter ego. Random Nosebleeds is Random Nosebleeds is about how like being under MK Ultra, and all these characters that, like, I don't know if it's a gift from God, or I don't know if this whole time I've been controlled by the government, and I don't know if like these spirits are possessing me, or you know, I don't know. And I have all these crazy ideas and characters. So random nosebleeds is how I'll get a random nosebleed because it's too much MK. My brain just can't handle it. Music power on another full moon is between the power music and full moon. And music power on another full moon, yeah, it's about how powerful music is, and like when it's a full moon, I can become all my characters, and I embrace it, and they're stronger on days it's a full moon. And then, oh yeah, back to regular full moon. A lot of the beats names, I named it after the month of December because I was born in December. And full moon, I forgot what song it is. Like I talk about, it ends with eclipse, but I forgot. I would have to look. There's like 29 songs. I forget. I don't know. There's one song. I mean, I can make another short video, but probably not. Oh, I think it's Strawberry Moon. Yeah, that beat I made, Strawberry Moon. It's that only happens in December. I'm pretty sure it's Strawberry Moon. That beat I made. So I did like a lot of scientific like thinking on that album, like telescope. You need a telescope to look at the moon. Well, that's full moon, but we're on music power on another full moon. And this album, I finally used a new microphone that I got as a gift. Thank you, mommy, for Christmas. So I think this was the first album I used that microphone, and yeah, and then I wore a woman's sweatshirt on the cover. On the album cover, I embraced. That was like as far as I went as like my girl character, which wasn't even bad. I mean, cause yeah, I do have a girl character, so yeah, and it's just girl. I call myself girl. But yeah, I mean, all I did was I bought a women's sweatshirt, but then it ended up being way too small for me, dude. It was it was like if I just flexed, it would have ripped because like girl sizes are different. So yeah, it was like way too tight on me. Like I felt like Spider Man when like he can't get out of his suit. Like I was trying to take it off. I was like, oh my god, it was like stuck. It was horrible. So yeah, I didn't wear it anymore. I don't know. I think somebody took it from me. And then yeah, I had long blonde hair, and I looked beautiful. And then I took like a very beautiful picture on my bed in my room, and then that was the album cover. And then, but yeah, that like judging by the looks of what I was wearing, like you would think by listening to it, you'd be like, wow, this is probably gonna be a wicked gay album. But the whole album, I still talk about getting chicks, like grind on me, girl, and then yeah, I mean, there's nothing really gay about it. So I kind of tricked people, like I showed like don't judge a book by its cover. Grind on me, girl, you so fine on me, girl. And then yeah, a lot of that was freestyling. A lot of grind on me, girl. Grind on me, girl. Well, that whole song is freestyle. All that shit, you know. And then, yeah, I can't remember each track, but yeah, it's out there. It's been out there for a while, a few years now. That was like a few years ago. I don't even have long hair anymore. And then we're on Identity. Freaking. Oh wait, back to Music Power and Another Full Moon. Over the Mountains is a really good song because I mean, there's like 8 songs. I can't even think right now. Model for the Cameras is like really good too. Model for the Cameras, dude. The beat honestly put me to tears when I made it, and then Model for the Cameras is just like me embracing. And then Over the Mountains, I always wanted to make a video for this song. The idea was first supposed to be me, um, like the first idea was in my comic book that I have drawn out. The idea was supposed to be that I'm Jonathan, regular me, and when I become Little Snub's about to jump off a bridge, and then I'm a hero, and all my superhero alter egos save Little Snub from jumping off the bridge because he is fighting the devil because the devil is making him do that. So then all my alter egos, we all work together to fight the devil, which I drew in my comic. That's like the real story of like the fantasy comic that I created in my mind. So the whole suicide thing is like it's not real. I'm not actually gonna do that in real life, but it's like something people deal with. And then yeah, so that was the real idea. But then Over the Mountains, I changed it, and I imagined in my head like if I make a music video, it's gonna be me instead of the bridge thing. Because at first I was literally gonna film myself trying to act like all of these things near a bridge, but I was afraid like cars coming by were like I don't know, they're gonna think I was actually doing it in real life. So I was like, I don't know, because then yeah, then like real cars would be coming by, and they would probably really think I was actually gonna like I don't know, they would think something's really wrong with me because I'm really good at acting. So I got afraid like where like people would see me like pretending to like about to jump, they'd be like, holy shit, like I don't know, I might really cause people to have a heart attack. Maybe no one would even care, honestly. No one even cares about me anyway. But yeah, so I haven't filmed that. And then Over the Mountains, it's not like it's called like Off the Bridge or something. I don't know. So yeah, I changed it to Over the Mountains. And now what I picture if I do make a video, sneak peek, it's gonna be me as myself, Jonathan, just wearing sweatpants and like a regular t-shirt, and then like just any type of shoes, like or flops or whatever. Just like I'm gonna be like walking, and then I'm gonna see me dressed as a little snub in my hood, skinny jeans, Converse, about to jump off a mountain. So I'm gonna change it, and then I'm gonna like be myself, like running to freaking save myself. So then identity is the shirt I'm wearing right now, which I haven't worn since like 2 years. when I like make an album, whatever outfit I wear, I don't like to wear it anymore because like I just think it's so like special. Uh, and it's like, dude, it's just an outfit. But it's like, yo, when I die one day, somebody like, I feel like I should put each of whatever I wear on each album like in like something you hang on your wall. So like when I die, whoever like continues my legacy can wear it. Hopefully it could be like my kid one day, but shit. Who knows? Like I said, I don't have any identity. This shirt, long blonde hair. I don't have vinyls of. You can go on YouTube. I posted every picture of every album cover. I don't have fucking money to do any of that, so it's all digital out there. Identity, yeah. Going back to first album, didn't know who I was. Identity, I knew who I was. I think I finally know who I am, and then I'm always at the show, and then just yeah, all that good stuff. Used my new mic, found a new sound. I felt like my singing was even better. Used a different type of voice. And then leave a legacy behind is I want to leave a legacy behind. This is when I became a new character because I was sick of being a little snub. And then I was like, you know what? I'm sick of being myself too. And then came up with a new guy named John Dreams, which I was going to name myself John Dreamer. Then I saw there was another guy named John Dreamer. And then I was like, I'm going to change it to John Dreams. And then, yeah, this is when I had more money, and then I spent $2,000 on a suit. Actually, like 1,500 something, but I round up almost $2,000 because then I bought Versace shades, which I still have, but I'm not gonna put on right now. And it was like $400, which was really expensive. And then I was flexing on them, and then I wore that shit. And then yeah, I felt like I was a new person because a little snub. When I was a little snub, I was like, never gonna see me in a suit. But no matter where I'm at, I'm after the loot, and I'm always usually scrub because I just. And then oh yeah, and then I grew out my beard. When I was a little snub, I didn't have a beard, and then I grew out my hair for like 10 years to become this person. It was half blonde, half. This is my real hair color, and then I dyed it. I got highlights in my hair, which was a little blonde. And then yeah, I was a new guy, John Dreams, and then I was mad greedy, and I just cared about. I just cared about money, and yeah, that's all I cared about. And yeah, but I mean, the music isn't all about that though. There's different meanings in each song if you listen. It's a good, great album. One of my best. One Person at a Time, which I went by John Dreams still, but then I went back to my whole alter ego thing, and this is when this album it was like 14 songs, one of my longest albums. I I still couldn't decide with like who I was going back to, like not knowing who I am and all these different people I'm creating in my mind. You know, I can only be like one of them like at a time because it's just gonna drive me crazy. And then yeah, Elite was a freestyle. Oh yeah, and then all of these songs and albums I'm talking about, Next in Line to Judgment Day Comes, No Mercy Follows, was the only album I made in Boston. And it was the only album that I had help from anybody, like two people. Yeah, like that was the only time someone ever helped me like with production or on stage and like those shows I did. That was the only album. Um Elite, yeah, so like everything else I'm talking about, it's just me um beat making, writing the lyrics, singing the lyrics, coming up with the ideas, came up with the names, everything. Recording all on a computer, laptop, just one person. Setting it up, yeah. I'm only one person. Elite, um, Elite was a freestyle all the way for 30 minutes. I think okay, it was a freestyle for 30 minutes, but I did have this verse that I wrote in 2019 when I was by myself in the basement. And I had it memorized because I was dying. And I knew that verse was going to fit somewhere. And while I was freestyling for 30 minutes, I put it in there. And it's one of my best verses of all time, honestly. I was sitting in the living room recently, and I was sad about something that I don't want to talk about. And then I started drinking, and then I listened to it, and it put me to tears, dude. By myself, I was in tears. I was. I'm not gonna lie. I think I was crying more, which I don't want to talk about it, but I think I was crying more for another reason. But still, between me crying for personal reasons and then the song itself, and then me being drunk, it all three of them hit me. Yeah, it's just it's one of those. Extra credit is the album with all those singles I just mentioned. Random Nosebleeds, I think I need to pray more, Life will get better, Life is meaningless more than my life. Could be one missing, I don't know, but I have it out there so you can see it. A Kid Story is, oh yeah, this is a good one. This album, uh, for a long time, I went undercover wearing a mask. And nobody knew who the hell I was. And I made my first album without any swears at all because I thought about how I was too young, and I remember people telling me like to not swear because I was too young, and I was already swearing and shit. I was like freaking 12 being like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with this kid? And then yeah, fuck you. Um yeah, so I made a whole album where I created a new account, me wearing a mask, and then I yeah, I just no one knew who I was, and then I put it out, and then eventually I had to reveal my identity so I could get paid for it, and then so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna, even though I go by a different name, I don't want like someone to just wear a mask and be like, oh, that's me, because like I was like, you know what? I want people to know that's me because it's a good album and uh yeah, yeah, it's like it's called A Kid Story because like as I got older I started realizing like I should probably put parental advisory like if I swear. I mean like to me like if a kid wanted to listen to even the albums I put out with swears, I wouldn't care. Like to me I don't give a shit. But with the kid story, I was like, I'm gonna do one like for that I feel like is appropriate for anybody, like where there's no swears at all. So that's what I did, and then the whole mask thing is just I feel like it's interesting. And then on the cover, there's two people wearing a mask, which I'm not even the one wearing the mask, which is funny because that album cover was with TuneCore, and you could actually pick an album cover. So I picked that one because I was like, I don't even have to wear a mask. I can just put this. So I don't even know who are those people in the picture, which is funny. And then yeah, but then I was like, yo, it's a cool suit. And then I should actually like, since I'm the one that created the album, I should actually put myself on the cover wearing the mask. But I didn't do it. So now like I'll probably just try to look like the picture. Like I'll make my own suit. Like if I perform it one day, where like I look like the fucking yeah, it's a funny album cover. Anyway, and then get girls with a Z. I put it with a Z because it's obviously that's not how you spell it, but I spell things kind of wrong sometimes and fancy, so like it stands out because like no one writes get girls like that besides me. And then yeah, it's about getting girls and how yeah, it's about a lot of like like the way it starts, hold you close is like I'm in love, and then you're not the one or whatever is like I'm going against the girl I like because I'm like she's being a cunt, and then I don't know, there's more songs. Not because of this is about how like freaking girls have left me, but it's not because of like me doing drugs because I don't even do it anymore. And then yeah, I just know a girl wouldn't leave me because of that, but there's other problems that we have. If my girl splits, not because of this. And then dude, that's like one of my best songs ever, honestly, because the beat is honestly one of the best beats I've ever made in my life. The beat is like really good, so I'm freaking giving myself a review now. The beat is nasty, the way I flow in it and sing. Yeah, good song. Uh, I remember one day I drove to Dick's Sporting Goods and I had I burned a CD from my laptop. And I always write like when I don't even have any more blank CDs, but usually I keep burning them, so they'll be like blank. But then I write with a Sharpie, like, and then yeah, I remember listening to Not Because of This in the car, and I was just like, it's like, oh man, oh man. So now we're on Just in Time. Oh wait, no, wait, before Just in Time, I want to say Get Girls ends with how I want to get girls, but I just need one because I don't even have one. It's about getting girls, and I don't even have just one. I just want one. And then, and then it ends with Happy Family because it ends in a sad way because there was a day I was at the mall by myself and I was waiting for this store to open because I was waiting to get my bro a gift. for his for Christmas or something like that. And yeah, I was just sitting there waiting for the store to open, and then I was sitting on the chair, and then I looked over, and then I don't know, I looked over, and then I saw this huge family, and they looked so happy, like they were just playing and stuff. They had a bunch of kids, and they're all playing, and you could tell it was the mom and the dad, and the kids were so happy, and the freaking parents were so happy. And then that's why in my mind I thought Happy Family. And then when I got home, I made a song called Happy Family. And it's actually sad because I was like, I see happy families, no one understands me. I know I got no one. Always wanted a few kids with the right woman. Then I say, screw it, I know what I'm doing. And then, yeah, just came up with an idea because I was like, it's actually sad when you don't have a happy family. Like, but then I think, like, I'm still not ready, but it is sad because life's short and a lot of people don't really care about you. Well, me and you probably, but so like I feel like when you have a happy family, those are the real people that care about you. Because like when I go out in the world, I see how strangers just like don't give a shit about me. Some do, but I may not even know. They could be listening to this right now or on the internet, like all those reviews I read, but I don't even know who they are. And then, so now we're on Elite 2, which is a continuation of Elite. And, yeah, I mean, this one, life is meaningless. I don't know. Doesn't really have as much meaning. It's a bunch of bangers, good beats. I can't even remember the track list in my mind right now, but I remember like I listen to it all the time. Obviously, I made it, and it bangs a lot of bangers. And oh yeah, I wear like a red jacket on the cover, and I'm holding a Spider-Man toy, and I have a beard and long hair. Wearing my favorite color, red, and then for some reason that jacket made me create this Satan character. For some reason, I don't know why. And then yeah, it's and then the whole elite thing is like elites. I heard like when you're an elite, you can do like crazy shit because you're rich and you're an elite. So then I made two albums about elite, but it has nothing to really do about that. But I mean, like that's why I'm like, what does this got to do with elite? Because like it really has nothing to do with it. But I just thought it was a cool title. And then Mystery Man, I'm Mysterious. And then yeah, I think that might be on, I don't know what album. I might have not even put it on the album. Unpredictability in your vicinity, infinity, what in fucking whatever the hell I say. What a mystery man I am, I confess. One man band. And then freedom is I want to be free from all the demons. All the demons, because that shit, man, life's too short to be like fucking trapped in your head and shit. And I realize it's all fantasy and it's all life is meaningless. So like I just have fun with it, and yeah, I don't like go crazy about it. I'm just passionate about it. And then yeah, a lot of good songs about on Freedom. I published Freedom, and then it got canceled, and then I got threatened by Universal. And then yeah, I mean it's still out there. And yeah, it's for my true fans. It's not on like every some. I think I don't want her to see me cry is on Apple Music, but a lot of it's not. And then yeah, so you can get on my website, freaking Bandcamp. Clap, 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 clap. And yeah, you can get it on littlesnub.net, jonathanjamessoares.com, which is the same thing. My favorite song on that album is Dead to Her because I put it on Bandcamp as like sex music because like the way I just get my voice so high and like I just feel like I want to be under like a bunch of neon lights and like just like the beat was just so I feel like I just want to start banging, dude. That's what it is. It just makes me want to start banging. Like straight up banging. Like hard, like straight banging. And yeah, there's a lot to Freedom. That's a good album. Free from the Demons. Just yeah, the whole I don't know. I mean, just listen to it because like I don't feel like explaining all of it, but it's very one of my longest albums between that and One Person at a Time. I actually think Freedom is like one of my rarest albums and one of my favorites because that song Dead to Her just makes me like how I was inspired by a girl that has the same color hair as me originally and goes to blonde. Freaking. And then she goes back to regular. She forgot me, I'm probably dead to her. And then, yeah, it's just. It's sad because, like, it's called Dead to Her because I'm in love. But then I just feel like I'm dead to her. So it's sad, but like it's a sad song, but it's so it doesn't make you feel sad. So it's like I do that. I'll like I'll sound like I'm wicked happy in a song, but it's really sad. I do that all the time. Or like I'll sound like I'm really sad, but it's really happy. So I'm like I do the opposite. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I gotta save this because I'm running out of room.